Hello everybody, Sam's Locos here. Welcome back to the railway. Welcome to the running session today. Or is a running session. So today I am going to be running locomotives in my collection that are extinct, don't exist anymore. Just to clarify, that's not the class of engine. So for instance, Battle Britain class, although yes, there's a lot of samples out there still. I mean like some specific names and the numbers and everything. So the one I've put down here is definitely an extinct one. I mean, it crashed. I'll tell you later. I've actually got quite a lot of engines, which I've just laid out on the floor. Plus, is one that you haven't seen for a while. There's a couple of you haven't seen for a while. But there's one that is on loan, which is BT Photography 313's HST. Remember that power couple? I fixed it, then broke again. Well, I have fixed it. But I'm waiting to do the Reborn video when we sort of actually get the power cars about together, the coach and everything. But anyway, let's get started with the first three extinct engines. Not the class, just the engine number. No, the engine number and engine locomotive itself. So for instance, France Custom exists, and my 55 Deltic does not. That specific engine. Am I making myself clear? Because if I am, and you think, oh, he's doing the class again, you're wrong. Anyway, let's get started. In my head. Oh, and just to clarify, if you can't really hear me properly, I have a bit of a serious cold. And this morning, on this day I actually made this video, I was in bed like 4 hours. I was really probably ill. Anyway, I'm better now, so I'm good. Better now. I had a few tablets in here and there. A lot of venison. How do I go for it? Anyway, let's get started with this running session. Okay, so the first of the three is this, the 101 class, which I was thinking to myself that they exist still, but they don't. Well, actually, the whole class don't exist. And also, Queen Mary does not exist as well. This is you can sort of say a fake engine. Because this is the more, but anyway. That's 2 up of 3. Where's the final one? And then the Digit Hunter, which is also something that does not exist. Okay, so that's those three. The Digit Hunter being removed. I've finally fixed it. It's back on the main line. And just noticed that the Queen Mary freight train has decided to almost collide with itself over. Let's try to see if we can fix this. Has that done it? I think it's done it. Where's the 101 class? Where's it? What's happened to it? Where's the Digit? Oh, here it is. Oh, where is the 101 class? Ah, here she comes. Anyway, I'll take these engines off, and we'll get the next 3 engines on. Yeah, this cold is really bad. Okay, so next up we have, in the case of race who we get there first. Where's J50 coming along? And here is the Pioneer tank. Which I'm just going to set this coach out here. And also the J83 at the back, which I'll just tell you next. Yeah. There's a lot of power tanks preserved. This one I've got is actually extinct, and actually the J83 does no longer exist, which is a bit sad to say. But anyway, and also as you can see the J50 in the background, this is actually an extinct engine, which my one was scrapped in 1965. So yeah. Ooh, blimey. Yeah. That is not good. Now, and anyway, we have a bit of a strange ignition. We've got the Class 23 and the Large Prairie, which you haven't actually seen it for a while, but I still have it. So, ooh dear. Yeah, I know what's happened. The thing comes out every so often. I think it's painting things. So my class, oh my god, what is going on here? So my Class Pro 3 does not exist anymore, and my Class Pro does not exist anymore. It's a bit of a shock anyway. Yeah. So I have actually got quite a few engines that don't exist anymore, which is quite quite annoying really, because you realise that, oh my god, all these engines existed in the past, now I can't see them anymore. Anyway, one last look at J50 and I'll get these all off, and a pairing. Ooh, I might be able to see the paint check on the last time, I think. No, it's just too slow. Anyway, no, it's just slowing down now. Right, let's take this off and go to the next round. Next round we have, first of all, the King class, which you haven't seen yet, which is coming around. This was called King Edward V, which is an engine that doesn't exist anymore, but the King class does still exist. And, yes, I regret putting this on. That engine. The noise level has gone down a bit, I have to say, at slower speeds, which is a good thing. So they cleared it the other day, it did slightly help it. But there's one left of this, which is a Wello. Wheels have stopped turning. Yeah, so this is the Unknown Warrior, which is the only one left. But that's a new build, by the way. Anyway, let's go see a bit more on the inside track. And that is this, the Beast Schools class in the Southern livery. There's a page of class in the background there. So this is Tonbridge. Number, I can't see from here. 905, which, yes, the Schools class still exists, but Tonbridge does not. I mean, my favourite one out of this one is definitely the King class, because this one on the inside track here is actually a good runner. The Project class, I don't know what to say, really what to say about that. Apart from the fact you're noisy, you can run properly, which is a good thing, but noise is just annoying. Anyway, let's go find where this Project class has got so up to, so I think it stopped. Oh dear. Oh, and it has. There goes the King class and the Schools class going around there. So we get this going again. It's just cut out. Yeah, it's cut out. So we'll move again. Yeah, it goes quite slowly now these days. But then it's only around the corner, it's only because it's radio's a curve. And the collar's really bad today. Yesterday I was just coughing and sputtering. But anyway. Yeah, there it goes. There it comes the King class again. Right, so anyway, let's get this off, and then I'll go to the final round of this running session. Let's discuss. There it is. Okay, so here comes the engine that is definitely gone, which is 34066, which actually had an accident at a dockyard, which actually basically killed itself. There's the kid sticking back for a go. Which is a bit sad. Yeah, just an accident really. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm miserable. Sometimes, but the Battle Brushing class is still a very much loved engine, despite a couple of crashes. At the bridge, as you can see on the middle track, you've got the two class which have Deltic, and the class 1, which yes, it is working. But when I'm tracking on the track with, I tried to do it on the header with Class 23, but the Class 23 couldn't pull it for some reason. It's really annoying. But the Class 87 should be running, and it is. This 87 does not exist, apart from the fact that, yes, only a few engines actually exist today, which is a bit of a sad to say. So, yeah, basically. Yeah, I thought everything's off with the bridge, and I'll show you all the engines that I'll show you today. Let's let the A7 go around one more time. I'll go from there. Yeah, the R55 is actually scrapped, by the way. That's what it's 51. And so here they all are, all lined up on the cardboard that was left over here by my father, who basically just fixes his table earlier. I'll just move it back towards me. So there's 55, Deltic, the Club 41, Battle Bristol, Tonbridge. There, I was going to go. 33, Large Prairie, King Class, Patriot Class, Power Tank and Queen Mary, 33 J50, Diesel Shunter, and the World 1 class, and last but not least, Class 87. Yes, I have a wide addition to my collection, as General Grievous would have said. Which, if anyone who noticed that on the comic relief, on Friday the 17th, also known as St. Patrick's Day, Obi-Wan Kenobi did feature in The Traitors, which he did say his famous hello there, which I was quite happy to see that. Anyway, I thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Let's fish up weird. Yes, and I'll see you next time for some more rain sessions. Right, goodbye everyone.